What is up, everyone? We are back for another week, another episode of D Note Speakers. Welcome. Hello. Thanks for coming in and listening. And with us, as always, is Mr. Blizz.
Howdy.
And Mr. Dusty.
Hi. Yeah, let me wave and not talk.
Dusty? Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
No. And our guest today is Natasha.
Natasha.
Thank you for coming on so much. We really appreciate you taking the time out to come talk to us losers.
Thanks for having me, guys.
No, that's when you say no.
No, you guys
Yeah,
are.
that's right.
You
guys are cool,
there's,
man.
there's only an Olaf cup and a
Right.
juice.
We
It's just juice.
Was there
and
coffee or
Disney.
cocoa or what was that?
It was coffee.
Sure.
I love that you had to have your Red Bull next to the coffee. You all right?
make it as-
Feeling okay?
No. I'm sinking into this corner.
We're like a group of children here. We got our Olaf cup here, and then
Don't
Justin
sue us.
drinking some sort of
Well,
high-calorie juice. That's
Well,
supposed to be
it's
all
Apple
natural.
and Eve, and it's delicious. I'm trying to cut down soda, but I think my little juice has as much calories and sugar as your Pepsi.
How much calories is that?
140.
Ooh, I got you beat by 10.
Yeah, but the thing is, this is only 200.
Well, how much sugar?
I don't even want to say it, actually.
Don't be ashamed.
This is
41 grams.
33.
Damn, it's still a lot.
Together, these make a Mountain Dew, though.
27.
That's nuts.
Who's really healthy
27.
here?
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, let's make a bet. Who's gonna die first?
Yeah, seriously, that's 83% of your daily.
Well, I'm
Serving.
pissing it all out.
Yeah, that's horrible.
You boys wanting to sit.
Yeah, so we're excited to be here. It's been snowy the last week, and me personally, I love it. So anyone else who doesn't like snow can frig off.
Well,
didn't
I
like
don't
it.
because
I love
my
it.
job entails getting rid of the snow and moving it and
definitely
whatnot
sucks.
at
Yeah,
weird
it's a bummer.
hours. I was out snowing on Monday. Was it Monday? We had a big hit, and I was out at 6 a.m.
Yikes, dude.
Shoveling by 7:30. I'm like, fuck it, I'm over the day, and
Yeah, exactly.
no one's even awake yet.
Was that last week that we got? It was last Monday we got all that snow, right?
no, I think that was this.
No, it was
weeks ago.
Tuesday.
It was Monday, and then it snowed again Tuesday this week,
Yeah,
and then we had 2 days off.
2 weeks ago.
Oh,
2
was
weeks
that
ago.
2 weeks?
Yeah,
I don't
we
think
had to-
anyone at this table has a good concept
No.
of time.
Everything
Just
time
how
just
win it.
blends in together.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Well, before you walked in, Juan, he actually mentioned to us that this is our 20th episode.
Yes.
So that's
Oh,
a big deal. And
congratulations.
we've had a bunch of
Yay.
band dudes and other, people around music, but you're our first comedian.
Yeah.
Hey.
you know,
it is a special
Yeah,
episode.
this is
a
gnarly,
special
right?
guest.
Yeah, all those people had talent, and I just
Oh, come
talk
on.
shit.
Oh, stop.
No, it takes real talent to be. I have no taste in music. I have no musical talent.
Well, they'll know that from the song picks for the
You know
beginning
good
of the
What do you mean? Ghost with a Boner is a banger.
Ghost with a Boner.
Ghost with a
is
Boner.
indeed a banger.
Who sings that song?
Diarrhea Planet.
Is that your band or?
I think they
No, I wish.
plug them.
No, I mean in all seriousness.
Plug them.
Well,
Diarrhea Planet on Instagram.
Yeah, that's funny.
Maybe
I
we'll
gotta tell
get.
that to my kid.
Yeah, maybe we'll get a shout out. Who
it was the
knows?
Diarrhea Planet.
But in all seriousness, being a comedian, it takes talent. In my opinion. I mean, I'd say
It takes balls.
Well, the
I
thing
appreciate
is,
that.
if it's not something that literally anyone could just go do, it takes a talent or a skill.
Yes.
No
Yeah.
one could just go and stand in front of. I mean, how many people are normally at comedy clubs?
5.
5, 6. It's like a show.
It's other
like a
comedians.
concert. But no one can go in front of 10, 15 strangers, and you have to you have 5 minutes and you have to entertain them with just your words.
That's what I'm saying.
No, not so. Stop. No, comedy is. It takes.
It is a
it's an art.
talent.
Talent. It's absolutely
It's
an
a
art.
skill.
Talent and a little bit of motsy. I
It
think.
takes humility.
Yes,
Yeah.
Okay.
You need to be able to
Oh well, that's
Be
I could
beat
be a
down.
comedian, shit, I'm humiliated now.
Yeah. And so you're halfway there.
Sorry, you caught me mid juice.
Feeling
So
up.
when you say that, do you mean you have to be comfortable knowing that you're going?
That you're a piece of shit. Yeah.
Okay. And
I
that
feel
people,
that. I feel that very hard. I was just like, yeah.
Well, is that just kind of a defense that people are gonna look at you like piece of shit if you bomb, or
I mean, all of it.
Okay.
All of it. I mean, what sane person is like, I want to get up in front of these people and I
And
want to
make 'em
tell
all
them the
laugh.
most embarrassing things about me just so they have a good night.
True.
You
That's
know?
very true. It's a good way of putting it. I guess.
You know how many strangers I've told about my chin hair? Like every stranger I meet, it's an issue.
I've
I
heard
shaved
that
my
issue.
chin to come here, so you're welcome.
Dang, fresh. We
Yeah.
appreciate it. I
Super
guess.
fresh.
Yeah, it took me 24 years to get here.
Get the little booty tickler.
Just get yourself some like PCOS and you can get a
I've had a
beard.
full beard since I was 12.
I'm sad to admit that in high school I rocked a chin strap beard for the majority of high school.
No, don't. It's 2021.
Wow.
2008
Yeah.
was a different time. It's okay.
Thank you.
No,
I
it's
was
not
gonna
okay.
Say,
He
it
should
was a
still
little
feel
bit
shame.
different time back then. But
not
looking back
okay.
on some of like pictures
It's
on
not
Facebook
okay.
and stuff, and I'm just
That's
like,
wild. Did you listen to like, were you a juggalo? Like, what was the reason you did it?
He was listening to his Linkin Park Hybrid Theory.
first of all, I
every
would
day.
defend that album for like 2 hours straight.
It is
No, I
Walkman.
wasn't. The funny thing is, I was really into like metalcore.
Asking Alex.
Did you have a chain wallet to go with it?
I had
one
a
in
chain
fifth
wallet
grade.
in middle school. It
You
was
what?
I had
gnarly.
one in 5th grade.
Oh,
Yeah, I was cool. It had. I
had
had.
that's
Tommy
pretty
one.
cool.
You know, funny thing is, a long time ago, many moons ago, in elementary school, my mom took me shopping to get new pairs of jeans. And I'll never forget this. And because you brought up the chain, I have to tell somebody. I was in 5th grade, and I was really excited. We got I got to pick out like 4 pairs of kids designer jeans, whatever that may entail. So
meant
they
Jinko
had-
jeans.
They had little
Rockwear.
designs on the back pocket, right?
Show the camera. Make
one
sure the camera
specific-
sees it.
One specifically was was
Cake
an
and-
8-ball on fire.
You were the coolest kid too.
And yeah, I was because
He had Heelys underneath that.
You already
My
know.
kid is
Oh,
Heelys.
already
My
know.
son is Heelys, and he feels like $100, dude.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
rolling
Heelys are coming
around.
back, and I'm trying to find a pair in size 11. So anyway, Dom
Size 11 was
Filari,
always
Marie
real hard.
Vassie, they know the deal. We were the Healy crew in Kilmer, and we just literally Healy'd everywhere. But that's besides the point.
You say that so proudly.
I was proud. So these jeans were all the same brand. I don't remember the brand, but they all came with a wallet and a wallet chain.
They were Jinko jeans, bro.
No, they weren't Jenko jeans, dude.
Jinko jeans.
They were cool kids.
Or they were like World
Cool
Industry
kids.
jeans.
Jinko jeans were cool.
World Industry jeans would be dope.
They were
They might be
children's
it. No.
place.
They were the kids section at Kohl's, probably. But one had
Kohl's is
8-ball
dope.
chains, and then the other one was like all fire. It had like all like little balls of fire. Anyway, I'm bringing wallet
Wow,
chains
you're
back.
really bringing it back.
I'll get a wallet chain.
I'm bringing it back right now, dude. So
I want
Hold
trip
on.
pants back.
Let me text my 10-year-old. You're getting a fucking wallet chain. You're gonna love it.
it's the prime age for it.
If you ever lose your wallet, I want to be super
Exactly,
pissed.
dude. All I'll have in there is probably like a gift card or something like that. I had nothing in my wallet, but I felt like $1 million, dude. I really did.
ID.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
anyway,
probably couldn't tell you shit.
I couldn't.
Wow.
I had Heelys. Dom Filari gave me a pair of. I traded him a pair of skates, if I remember correctly, for Heelys that had 2 wheels in them, so I could literally skate like this
Through the hallway?
Through the hall. Yeah. Just like on
Wait,
top
they
of
only
the-
have one wheel on the Heelys?
The Heely brand only has one heel.
It's like, damn, JT, save some pussy for the rest of us.
Yeah, we know who's
Exactly.
first to the lunch line, dude.
Exactly.
We get
I was,
it.
I was literally out there in recess just strutting my stuff.
You had BDE before BDE was a term.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait, what is BDE?
Yeah, what is BD?
Big dick energy?
Hey,
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's no one has more BDE than Nick Foles.
no, but getting back to it. Wallet chains are coming back, so.
I'm
Anyway,
glad we spent a quarter of the
Thank
episode
God.
talking
you
about
brought it
wallet.
up on something I'm passionate
I'm sorry.
about. You said, what did you say you were trying to bring back though?
4 minutes.
Trip pants.
4 minutes.
What are trip pants?
You remember trip pants? The pants that all like the Johns hanging off of
Wait,
them.
were these like
Trip
the
pants,
goth
they have
No,
them.
that's the
pants
first
that
time.
are
Yes.
topic?
That's the first time someone used the word John. I didn't know what it means, and I'm like really freaking out internally right now because I have no idea what you meant.
They had
by
like
the
the
pants with the Johns.
chains.
Yes,
they had
I know
like
what you're talking
chains
about.
hanging off of them. They like crisscrossed,
Yes,
like
yes.
behind your legs.
They were very
Black Hot
You
Morristown
had-
Mall Hot Topic pants.
Yeah.
Like, you know that typical video that everyone keeps dubbing and it's all the guys.
Yep, that's exactly
Those
it.
pants? Okay, I know.
Yes.
And
I thought those were called parachute pants.
I think they are.
But the
Look at-
brand, I always said trip pants.
All right, dude, fuck the itinerary. We're talking about old
fashion.
clothes and shit.
You ready?
I had a pair of those too. I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't really wear them though.
I got a pair so that the juggalos in school would hang out with me because I didn't have any friends,
They're
and
so
they
accepting.
still didn't hang out with
Juggalos?
me.
They're
Where,
so
where did you go to high
accepting.
school at?
I went to Upper Darby High School and West Deptford High
Do we
School.
have juggalos in Cherry Hill? I
No,
never
you
saw,
guys
like-
don't.
No,
have
you
jugg-
guys have
got
too
like
much
3.
money.
When
Well,
I
hold
moved,
on. No. I hate that. Cherry Hill West, Cherry Hill East.
Yeah.
Different.
What?
Different.
There's a difference?
between. There's a
There's a big difference between
it's
East and
a
West Cherry Hill.
divide.
I know you Cherry Hill people
Okay.
are very like, you need to understand
No,
that
no.
not all of us
Because I
have
don't want
money.
you to put us
it's like
in that
pork roll
demographic.
versus
this
Taylor
is how
ham.
you do class
I walked
and
to
high school. Okay, how many juggalos go to that high school?
Which high school?
That's how you determine how much money everyone makes in that area.
That's a good point. And how many
Please
pregnant
talk
girls
more, 'cause
graduate?
After what you've been through today, just talk more, please. Just he's like juggalos, and everyone's passing around school.
Yeah, but you said this like it was some real fucking insight. You were like,
No. Because when I moved down south, Delaware, there was a lot of juggalos. When I lived up north in Delaware, there was no juggalos. Their parents made like 200,000 up north,
It's too much.
and down south they made like 17,000.
Juggalos are actually juggalos are like really nice and shit though, aren't
Oh
they?
yeah, super accepting. They were the only kids that
Yeah.
were nice to me in
Yeah,
school.
Like yes,
And
juggalos
they're-
are
Wow.
like really nice and
They're a
like
tight knit group of people,
Yeah.
man.
Whoop
Yeah.
whoop.
they, like,
what does
really
that say
stick
about me is that they refuse to be my friends.
Where, I was gonna say,
But
were
he
you
had a
juggalette?
crocodile in his basement, and I wanted to see it, and he didn't let me see
Juggalo
it.
had a
'Cause he
crocodile?
didn't-
He had a crocodile in
didn't
his
have, like,
basement.
Live
He didn't have it.
I don't know. Maybe they lied to me, but I fully believed it, and I really wanted to see the crocodile, and I tried to be their friend, and they told me I was annoying.
No, then you go there, it's an alligator. You're like, that's
I
fucked
know.
up, bro.
It's fucked
It
up.
was a crocodile.
It's all the snout. So wait,
That's why I'm a comedian. The juggalos didn't want me.
We ever
so-
talking to clothes? Dude, it's like the Discovery Channel. The snout.
the difference of the snout. So were you a juggalette officially?
No, they didn't let me in.
Juggalos.
You
and
just keep
juggalettes.
rubbing it in. You're just like, so they didn't like you, right? I'm like, yeah.
I just wanted to
They're
know
not
more
my
about the
friends.
juggalo life. That's all.
No, I don't know.
I've never.
Juggalos
Yeah,
and
juggalettes.
dude.
My
Wicked
drug dealer has a
clowns,
big
dude.
juggalo tattoo. Maybe he can like let me into the club or something.
Maybe.
I'd get a
Did you
hatchet,
get a tattoo?
man.
A juggalo tattoo?
No.
Do you have any tattoos?
Yeah. I had to get New Jersey covered up.
Why
I
did
had
you
New
do that?
Jersey on my.
Oh, come on.
I had
Like
to.
the word
Oh,
or
yeah,
the
there's-
state?
No,
All
like the
the-
actual state with a
Okay.
keyhole. Like it's my home.
Oh,
You
we're-
shouldn't let like you
cool
shouldn't
one.
get
I like
tattooed
it.
at 16.
I would get it.
Oh, I still have. Oh wait,
Yeah.
no, I don't. My first tattoo I
With the
got covered up.
keyhole?
I had like,
Like
a
in the middle?
keyhole.
Like Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah,
That sounds like it looks like a vagina.
it kind of did. I definitely did, and I covered it up
What did you cover it up
because
with?
a
A
demon.
vagina. Okay.
I just I just picked some. I literally was like, "That's cool" on Instagram. Just cover it
Draw it
up.
out.
But like how I look super white trash.
With the demon or the...
I am white trash. I still look white trash with the demon.
Dude, I
but
mean-
it was stupid white trash. Like
No, I look at some of my tattoos and I'm like, damn, I'm like trashy because I'm like gonna be 30 this year. I'm like, you know, and I
Which
don't.
one
I,
makes
I-
you say
I
that?
can't go
Yeah.
tell my parents you were right. I shouldn't have got, or like you were right. I should have waited, or I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna tell my parents.
what's
so,
your trashiest
Yeah, what's
tattoo?
your trashy tattoo?
I mean, I got. Let me see. I got a birthday cake. That's
Is that Alkaline Trio?
that is an alkaline trio.
Okay.
I think that makes
So
sense
that
with
might be
cake.
the...
And I have a marshmallow.
What is for Pickwick?
All right. Well, my best friend Nick has the same tattoo, and that's
Oh, it's adorable.
yeah, that's like an address of. We did this funny stuff with our old band, and we like fake delivered a cake to Fort Pickwick. Like he had this cake in his freezer from his like 16th birthday, and then he turned 17. It was still there. Like no one ever ate the cake. The cake was just like, but it looked the same.
Yeah.
So we're like, dude,
Frozen
we're
in
bored.
time.
And we were. It's a YouTube video from like 07, and it's still there. And It's still there. I can find it. I'll show it to you. So we go. This is before camera phones. So he's holding like a real camera, kind of like by the side, and I'm holding the cake. Knock on the door, talking to the guy. Yeah, we got this order. Fort Pickwick. We're from Gallows Bakery. They said they just needed it now. It's like an emergency. And the dude's like, dude, I don't know what you're talking about. He's like, is there anyone else in the house? I was like pretty aggressive. Anyone else in the house? He's like, my girlfriend, but dude, she didn't order no cake. I'm like, all right. I mean, I guess I'll go back. You know.
Do you think he actually? I feel like if like someone did that to me, I would just be able to call them out on their bullshit right away.
I would be like, thanks for a free cake. What a wonderful prank.
That once it was done, that was one thing. He's like, why didn't he just take the damn cake and just be like, all right, thanks, bye.
Yeah.
Go away. Like you could have like just took the
Imagine
cake
cutting that thing open, it's all moldy.
Oh, dude, yeah, it must have smelled. It was all like in the packaging. It was just.
Oh, so you did try to also poison him?
Yeah,
No. I mean,
Oh, it's just some
Even if he
penicillin. Don't worry about
if he
it.
took the cake. I mean, the thing. I don't know, dude. Anyway,
Did you hear about the people who like tried to prank somebody in a park, like this group of people, and like, oh, we're gonna rob you, and came up with like knives and shit, and they're like, bet, and killed them.
Oh,
What?
This is recently, right?
Yeah.
I did hear about that.
But like, what if
It's
someone came up to? Yeah, you
he
killed
was
like.
a kid. Well,
Yeah.
he was like-
I thought the prankers killed the guy.
No,
They
someone
killed the
him out of
pranker.
it.
Yeah.
Damn it, out of
Yeah.
it.
Oh, wait, what's the story? So the people were pranking a kid?
They were trying to rob a bank.
No, they were. It was like a
part-
group of people in a park, and they were like trying to rob them.
for YouTube.
But it was for YouTube. It was a
video.
prank,
Okay.
and they were like, "Okay, bet, but we're gonna kill you,"
Yeah.
and they did.
Who killed who?
So one of-
The people who got pranked killed the pranker, and when the cops came, they're like, "We didn't know it was a prank. Like we thought he was coming
Yeah.
to kill us, and
Yeah.
rob us." Like,
That's yeah.
yeah. On a serious note, don't do dumb shit like
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's one of those like you went too far for the clout.
that. Yeah. I mean,
I learned clout this week.
clout.
proud of you, dude.
I learned what that means.
We're
and
getting
everything.
younger.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
We're
we're
getting younger.
dude, we're doing
Wait,
it.
what? So clout is like.
It's like what would you say? Like your internet ego.
Yes.
Is like a like do it for like. There's this video where this dude goes into like fucking like Walmart and he has no shirt on. He's shirtless and afraid. But he goes in.
Check
and
it
he's
out,
got two
YouTube
things
tomorrow.
of like milk, and he just stands on a register. And he's like, and no one does a damn thing, and then he just starts shouting, "You do it all for the clout, for the clout!" And then he just leaves,
And that's it.
and that's it.
That's great.
No one in the store thought it was funny, but everyone on the internet
No,
did.
I mean, no, but the thing is, I think that's funny because I mean, one is he didn't hurt a soul.
Well, yeah.
The only person that's really annoyed is like the 16-year-old kid who's got to go like
Clean
off
up
all
2
that
gallons of
milk. But like, if I was that kid, I had to do a bunch of weird shit at McDonald's. If it was funny enough, I'd be momming like, I don't give a fuck. It was
Of
fucking
course.
hysterical.
The
Yeah.
TikTok views will pay.
Yeah, absolutely.
How many of those do you need until you make like a?
I think they pay. Yeah, I don't know.
You need like 1 million Spotify like listens to make like a couple grand.
It's craziness.
Like it's crazy.
That is crazy.
Can you listen to your own song 1,000,000 times to get the money? Can you just like play it? Because if you
think
give
that
me
counts.
$10, I'll just play your song in the
$10.
background 1,000,000
I don't know if
times.
you can exactly do that. You can like fuck with it a
People
little
like
bit, but
Drake have been accused of.
Justin Bieber
doing
did.
that.
He told
Yeah.
his fans to leave it on repeat and go to bed. So it would just get
Wow.
What's wrong
more.
with that?
Where
I guess
I
it
like,
counts.
I mean, numbers to me are important, sure, but not to the point where I want fake ones. I want
Yeah.
real ones. So it's
Yeah.
like, nah, just
That's
listen to
fair.
it.
You're a good person.
passionate too?
If you give me one way to cheat
you-
to make money, I'm taking it. I'm a fucking American.
She called me a good person. I was ready to say, "We call my dad."
This is, you got passion. And speaking of passion,
Good segue.
This is
thank-
great.
So you're gonna spend like 40 minutes and then go back to the syllabus.
Speaking of passion, let's bring it all back.
Let's bring it back.
Let's bring it back. Let's focus. Let's focus. So, like, what gave you your start? What made you find your passion in humor and being a comedian in general?
My ex-fiance told me that it was a waste of fucking time, and that because I would just like sit around writing sketches and stuff.
Is he a
Yeah.
juggler?
And he's like, "That's a fucking no," but he can't. They wouldn't like him either.
He didn't have a crocodile in his basement.
He's the manager at 7-Eleven.
Damn,
It's
and he
even
wasn't a
worse.
juggalo?
That sounds
Yeah.
like a cool job to me. My favorite movie's Clerk, so that sounds cool to me. But go on.
That's
It all depends what shift you're working. Same as a strip
That
club.
graveyard shift. That's a fun one.
yeah, it's junkies and me. like,
He's getting a hot dog like 3:30
Yeah.
in the morning, a hamburger roll thing.
Your
Cheeseburger
chili
place.
dispenser's out.
3:30 in the morning. So, okay, so your ex.
yeah, he told me I would never fucking do it, and I was like, "Oh yeah, bet." So I did comedy,
Boom.
and I loved it. The first time I did it.
Right
Where
there.
was,
It was
your
like
first time you
Helium.
Helium?
Yeah,
On
and
a
I
open
remember there
mic?
was a woman before me who was like, we were like waiting to go on stage. She's like, I quit my job as a lawyer to do this.
Oh my god.
I used all my savings. Like, I'm not working again until I'm a famous comic. And I was like, I just want to spite my ex fiance. And I sang like Cardi B. I was just like,
You were about to do it, but then you stopped.
I stopped.
Like, I get
I
it.
was ready
Can
for
I
it.
hear this? A preview?
You want me to sing Cardi B?
Let's do it.
Oh,
Give me a-
which
give me a-
one?
give me
What
a
Cardi
line.
B do you want?
When did what did
There's
you
a-
sing
song
at
originally
Helium?
performed.
Oh, what was it? Say I don't dance, bitch. I make money moves. Oh, what's the rest of the lyrics?
I ain't got
I
it.
dance, I make money moves. Who what?
So
Bitch. I don't remember the lyrics
Sounds
anymore.
good to me, man.
Signer. Signer.
There it is.
So
There's Cardi.
I used to be able to rap a whole verse to that Maroon 5 song, and I felt like the coolest motherfucker when I was in it.
I really wish you could just come out with it now.
That was, I mean, it's.
You would be the coolest
You
person
could do
here.
it when it was like on Q102, like every day. It's like,
alternative rock.
it's like
Oh, fucking hate Wendy.
Let you meet my mama.
Oh.
It's crazy. I play with this kitty like you play with your guitar. Like I used to be able to rap that whole thing, but I'm not. I can't. What a random song. it wasn't random from like 2018.
Wait, Cardi
and 19.
B did something with Maroon 5?
Yeah.
I do remember. I know what you're talking about.
Oh,
It's
and
just
like, and
funny.
I'm not a Maroon 5 fan. I do
No
kinda
one
like,
should
I think
be.
Cardi B's fun, kind of.
Cardi B is fun. She's
Yeah,
funny.
like Cardi B's a fun celebrity, I think.
I like Maroon 5.
Maroon 5 has some sweet jams. In
I
the
like
early
Maroon's
years.
5s when they like actually used to play their instruments. You know, when like it was like a band, which
Looking
I'm
at
not.
you, Panic at
like,
the
now
Disco
it's
and
more-
Fall Out Boy.
It's a
guy-
Panic
the
at the
lead
you only
singer
need one
literally
guy.
looks
you don't
like-
need 6 guys in Maroon 5.
No, it's no one should be. Stop listening to it. There's no reason for it.
That song is a bop, though. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
but he literally looks like a character you mod out like in GTA. Like all of his tattoos, yeah. Like
Michael.
he just has California. Like for what? You're not the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
That picture still ends up on my news feed from the Super Bowl, where it's just like, you know, get up to the front, motherfuckers. This next song is called "You Will Be Loved," and like the fires going on in the back and everything.
You really do think like he'd be like fronting like some kind
And
of
he's-
hardcore band. Or
But he was
something
wearing like a
that.
Target shirt.
Was he really?
Yeah, remember it had like that "Live, Laugh, Love" kind of vibe.
Oh,
to it.
yeah,
Remember?
yeah.
Everyone ripped
Because
him
he's not a
apart.
person. Someone just designed him.
Well, a few years ago, he said rock music, something, it's not going anywhere. That's why hip hop's all like where it's at. And he was all, I was like, dude, fuck.
Is he participating
like-
in rock music
You see what
somehow?
Gene Simmons just said about like rock music, like we killed rock music of people, like the fans. The kids.
Is that the Kiss guy?
Yeah.
Fuck him. I don't give a shit.
There was no follow. Is that, like, yeah, that's him. Okay, just glad you confirmed that.
But like, so how did that like blow over with the crowd? The Cardi B performance.
They were very nice about it. Because I told them I don't know. I was like, I'm new, and like, can you please laugh at me? And they're like, sure, why not? And the bitch before me, don't run the fucking light. If you want to be a comedian, don't run the fucking light. And she was like, I quit everything for this. I'm running the light.
Don't
And
run
they
the
were
light.
like, get off the fucking
the lawyer.
stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, the woman who like quit everything. Like, get off the fucking stage. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh.
Well,
Oh.
Was she a warning with the light too?
Oh, yeah.
Was that like-
You
what is the light?
absolutely
Like,
know.
was
Like a
Like a
2-minute
minute,
warning?
you
Yeah,
For our
yeah.
listeners who don't know, what is the light?
So like if you're at like an open mic or whatever, there'll be someone in the back like with their phone, and they'll just have their light off like on. It's like the 1 minute you'll get like flashing, and then when you're done, it'll just stay on.
Okay.
So
Don't go past
It's kind
it.
of like when the Oscars or one of those, and then they play the music.
Music, yeah.
So I guess that's
Exactly
kind of like
it.
for people who don't make money on their
Wrap
art,
up your dick
you
joke.
You get a light.
Get the fuck out.
Damn, so she ran the light. How do you
She
think her
ran-
performance went?
It wasn't great.
I was gonna say
Uh,
because she like,
She
gave
wasn't
up-
funny. She just was like, dude, I went to Germany and brought dildos. And they're like, we don't give a fuck.
for someone who like gave up
Same.
a lot for this passion of hers.
She wasn't good.
She wasn't good. She didn't seem like rehearsed. Like, because I mean, you have to have a routine down. That I'm not a comic, but isn't that normally you have like your X minute routine and then?
I mean, a lot of comics. I don't do
Wing
that.
it.
You freestyle it.
Yeah, most of the time.
Okay.
Do you really?
Yeah,
Oh, God.
99. I've never went on stage with like. I've tried to go on with notes and be like, I have notes.
And
Don't
run
I
off
look
the
real?
notes,
And then I'm just
yeah.
like, I can't.
I didn't
see
like
that anyway.
when
I'm
I saw
blind.
that with Sam Tripoli. I didn't like
Yeah, he did
him
pull out
reading
his
off
phone a
the.
couple times.
It kind of felt like, oh, you don't have this together right now.
What if trying to
You're
free ball?
working. You're working things
Yeah.
out.
I mean,
When the people who opened for him like killed. You
Yeah.
know what
Well, I
mean?
just think a stand-up comedy to me is different than improv. I feel like
Yeah.
those are two different things. So
Yeah.
I feel like if you don't have the routine, like to me, it's like you're doing.
So let me
improv.
ask a question. Do you do a lot of crowd work?
Yeah.
then? Okay, there it is.
I do a lot of crowd work.
So
See, that's
I hear
That's
a
why
way
Germ
of
was good
writing
for me.
Jokes. I hear that's a great way to write
yeah.
jokes.
Oh wait, yeah. Go back because we had our Break Light, friends on recently, Club Germ owners, and
Breaklight's
Natasha
the
here
best.
did a few shows as the host.
Yeah.
And that's actually how I met you because we
Yeah.
had an encounter and it was the most, and it's genuinely funny because it's just awkward.
I
Because
went
it's
as
not-
far as I could to make you as uncomfortable as possible because I knew it wasn't great for you, and I'm kind of sorry. I'm not that sorry,
No.
but I knew that it was going to be really funny on camera.
But the thing is, after like that, I have to go play like a 20-minute set, so I'm in the zone of like, oh man, like this is already kind of weak sauce. So
word of the day.
so that was funny.
What
It was
was-
good.
What are some crazy stories about Club Germ? I mean, how many times have you performed there?
How many times? I didn't keep track. I
You
should.
don't have it written down?
No, I don't even. We don't even know when it snowed last week. So I have no idea what I was doing a year ago. Crazy stories about Club Germ. Club Germ's pretty chill. I mean, it could be a little hard. They're like,
It was rowdy, but I feel like since everyone was friends, it wasn't like those like fucked up stories you'd get. It was literally just a bunch
No.
of people.
It all depends what
Just-
drugs were there that night.
I mean, there was a lot.
I
of
don't
pot
think
there.
everyone
There
was like
always alcohol,
super
but-
chill. No one was like. I only had one band that was like rude as fuck.
Right.
Everyone else was absolutely
Was sure
wonderful.
dusty fuck those.
Fucking twat. But they wouldn't let me speak. I was like, oh, they're having me host or whatever. And then they
Yeah.
just kept playing. And I refused to move.
Wow.
I was like, I'm going to sit here and dance.
Oh my god!
Fuck
I'm
you.
asking you off camera.
Fuck you.
After this
I have
episode's
no
over,
idea
what
who they
band?
are. I have
Damn it.
absolutely no
Yeah.
idea.
Wow, that's a little disrespectful.
I'm
Well,
about to DM.
I'm not remembering their name. They
No,
disrespected
not
me.
saying you don't remember.
Oh,
like
that's
the
fair.
act that they were doing. Yeah.
Oh, fuck
gotta-
it. I don't care.
The host, you go with the host.
Yeah.
The host is a host because they're hosting. So you kind of
Yeah.
go with their okay. the
Respect
time,
my
you know,
fucking
the
authority.
authority.
You know,
Right?
they're the director of the night. You follow them.
Well, it's just like anything there's always like some people like, and it's not like they're the leader of the whole thing. They're just like kind of how like every episode, one of us, it's just someone who just kind of runs the
the lead.
ship. Someone's got to, there's
Steer.
only one
It's a
wheel.
segue.
There's only one wheel.
Well, there's a host at every comedy show too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, hosting sucks.
Have you ever hosted a comedy?
Yeah, I
show?
host a lot of
Hosting
comedy
sucks.
shows.
It sucks.
It sucks.
It sounds like you get like
because
little
any
bits in.
little thing that happens, because these
Oh, you got to
people-
follow up on some shit.
okay, specifically male comics are dramatic as fuck.
Are they?
Yeah, I called you out, pussies. That's rude. No, there's some good ones out there, but people can be dramatic. Any little thing that goes wrong is your fault.
Yeah.
It's your fault.
so it's like being a host at a restaurant. You just.
Oh, that's a good analogy.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah,
great-
I'm
'cause you're the
making
face
no
of it,
money.
you know?
It's like
and everyone wants to yell at me.
that host was a bitch.
Fucking bitch.
I feel like I get yelled at, or kind of like I feel like I'm a scapegoat at work. Do you feel like you just have one of those like yellable faces? Like I feel like I just like
Maybe.
people could just wail on me, and it's kind of like
They don't care.
yeah, like I just feel like
I'll
I
just
feel
yell
like I
at
have
Justin because he's not going to say anything about
no,
it.
but
Yeah,
then
and
I'm
you
gonna
don't
at
look
home,
like you own a gun.
And then I'm gonna go back in the apartment. I'm gonna, like,
So-
I'm gonna start really crying about what they said. Fucked up. No, but I feel like if someone's just so easily like you just I think you like me have a yellable face, unfortunately.
Great. That's
can use
wonderful.
that.
We also live in New Jersey where we're all just yelling at each other
Take
anyway.
that if
Like,
you
Well,
So,
I think most good comics come out of New Jersey, probably.
want. Probably. This whole state
Can
is
either
hilarious.
one of you name one?
This whole
One
state-
comic from New Jersey.
This state itself
Nick
is
Raz.
just.
Kelly Ripa. Does she count? I don't know. I just know she's from
Exactly.
Washington Township, right?
Yeah,
Or is she from
is.
your
my
precious Cherry Hill?
my music
The main
teacher
girl from Final
at
Destination
school,
movies is from Cherry Hill.
Oh, Benjamin Netanyahu is from
My
Cherry
music
Hill.
teacher from West taught her Kelly Ripa in choir.
Wow.
that
Wait,
connection.
Kelly Ripper, where is she from?
Washington Township, I think.
Oh,
You're
Township.
right. I don't think she went to Cherry Hill School District, but a music teacher when I went, my choir teacher taught her, which is just funny. A little connection.
Oh, huh.
Kind of famous.
Well,
You did a little like.
she's still alive,
You
right?
said
Little
connection.
sass
You
to
said
it.
a little.
Kelly Ripa's alive?
Yeah, it's
She
her
didn't
and
wither
Michael
away yet?
Strahan.
She's what?
It's her and Michael Strahan.
No,
Wait,
Michael
did
Strahan,
Kelly die? Oh, wait, no.
No,
What's the
Regis.
other guy?
Michael Strahan.
Regis.
Michael Strahan left that show a while ago. Now it's her, and they got the one guy who just does a bunch of shows. They got Ryan.
The guy from E.
Who's the guy that
Ryan
originally
Seacrest.
hosted the singing show?
Ryan
Ryan
Seacrest.
Seacrest.
Ryan Seacrest.
Who just it's
What
it's
a guy.
now her and him.
That
because-
guy's lifestyle is crazy.
Yeah.
Is
He's
it? What's
what?
Ryan up to?
He is
Everything.
Yeah,
What
he really
isn't-
is. He like produces the whole entire E network. Because he owns E.
Oh.
So it's
He
funny.
owns E.
So he
I
pretty
didn't
much
know that.
owns
He's
the
like, or he's
Kardashian
right
family.
underneath like the owner, the CEO, whatever. He's
Like,
like
he-
the executive producer behind.
Like he's
all
up
their
there with what they actually the content they produce,
shit. Yeah,
not just
yeah.
an announcer.
He
Wow.
executive produces everything that comes
That's
out
great.
of it.
I didn't know that.
And then he does the morning show every morning with Kelly Ripa, which is nuts. Because like I was just watching a video a little bit ago where he was like doing their morning show. And he was like shot out. Like he looked like he was on drugs. He was like
Plastic
slurring his words and
surgery
stuff.
and just
Yeah, and people were like concerned that he was having a stroke.
Really?
Yeah, so he like took 2 weeks off because like he's just like, yeah, I'm just like working like 18 hours a day. Like I have no time to like sit down
Be a
and
person.
decompress.
yeah. Hey, hello.
Oh.
Hey, all right. Sorry, the headphones.
Welcome to
That was shocking.
just randomly kicked on.
I will say I'm really disappointed. I thought you were going to be like, yo, like he's doing mad lines of coke.
He
Like
probably is.
he's
Charlie
like,
Sheen.
Like, just imagine Wolf of Wall Street, but it's Ryan Seacrest's life. Like that's his
That's
life.
what I thought that was coming. I was like, oh fuck yeah.
Just that
dude,
classic scene with the girl's butt in the air. Like, that's Ryan.
Yes.
There's a famous video. I think it's Ryan Seacrest, where it's on American Idol, and a blind guy auditions, and he goes to shake
that's-
his hand.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
and-
amazing.
Or high five him.
He
or
goes to
something
high
like
five.
that. And he's just like, yeah, because the guy, I think he made it past the next round, and,
Yeah.
and Ryan Seacrest's like, yeah, dude, American Idol, and he's just like,
And then no, he grabs the guy's hand.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
And it's very because you could tell he knew the
He
second.
knew he fucked up.
They
yeah.
have the
That it
slow
was-
down video of
Yeah,
it.
I feel bad for him, bro.
Dude,
'Cause
I
you
walk-
can tell that didn't come out of
Yeah, it wasn't like
But
legit.
wait, but he grabbed the blind man's hand
Well,
like
'cause
a
he had to
baby
make
and was like, high five.
Yeah,
he had to make, so he had to run with it.
he had to run with it
Yeah.
because he
He didn't have to do that.
he didn't have to do it, but I think you know in the conversation that is a high five. Once you're up there, man. You're by yourself until someone's coming for you, dude. You know?
That's true. That's true.
It's just you're just there. But yeah, I fell for it. I do know that clip you're talking.
Yeah, it's just funny.
But I give the guy credit. I don't really. He's not my kind of celebrity, but anyone
He
who
does a
works
lot.
18 hours for your passion, your art, whatever. Hey man, props to you.
yeah.
Oh, hey Jerry Bear.
Man himself.
Hello, sir.
So like COVID season, COVID year, we're in it right now.
Yeah.
So like, what have?
Fuck, I thought we
like,
were gonna stop talking about it.
So we're not, because it's
It's
still
never
happening.
going to be
Hasn't
over.
We're next month. We're in a year, dude. A year of COVID of this.
Great.
Yeah. So like,
China's had a vaccination for a year.
so like, how has like COVID really affected? I'm sure it's greatly affected. Your line of work, I guess.
Yeah, I mean everything.
Yeah. I mean, like, have you been doing anything like over the past year? I guess.
Kind of. I mean, I do what I can.
Yeah.
Well, because then there's like, I was like, fuck yeah, I'll go to shows. And then
Yeah.
I'm just like, wow, what a piece of shit am I that I'm just like, I have to talk at people. I don't really care if you all die.
Right.
And then I recently tried to go to a show. I
Okay.
tried to do an open mic again.
Oh, okay. When was
I
this?
did not. It was like 2 weeks
Oh
ago.
shit.
I didn't do good.
Where was this?
In Delaware.
Damn.
Yeah,
Nothing's
bar
good in
13.
Delaware.
It's really not. It's a great bar though. You should go to the bar. I'm just trying my best to try to be nice. No, it's a great bar, even if it's in Delaware. Yeah, I didn't do great. I just got really, really drunk and started yelling at people. I just didn't know how to handle myself in public. I didn't know anymore. I was like, oh my God, they're citywides. I need 7. Right?
Yeah, not having something for so long, and it's like you just go like deep, and it's like, oh, I gotta go on stage and do stuff.
Yeah, and I remember I just like kept picking on this guy in the crowd. He's like, you know me, right? And I was like, yeah, I fucking know. I know you. That's why I was fucking with you, asshole. And I just couldn't handle I didn't know how to handle other humans.
Well, did you drink enough where you don't remember most of the set, but you know?
Oh,
it was
no,
bad?
I remember. I'm a heavy drinker.
Oh, well, that sucks then that you remember.
I remember. Yeah. I should have just had more. The time before that, I went there and I was like, oh, absinthe. I'm performing. I'm a little afraid to die from all of your breath. So let me drink this absinthe. And then I ended up like rolling around screaming that Joe Biden was going to molest me. And someone had to get me out of Delaware. I don't know how to handle coronavirus. I'm like not good at being social anyway. And then you let me just be alone and weird for a year. So I've just been like stewing in my own psychosis.
So like, how was the crowd reaction? How was the crowd in general? Was there a lot of people there,
I
or was it, like,
specifically told them this set was for the 2 women in the crowd and everyone else can get fucked. So those 2 people really enjoyed it.
There you go.
And then my stepdad laughed because he's a good person.
Was there a lot of people there?
No.
No.
It was Delaware and it was like 7 comics who were just not happy about me. And I'm going to keep going, I guess.
So like, how was the overall?
Yeah. Did you just headbutt the mic?
I did.
And the headphones went off.
So
I'm going to
like,
keep
yo,
a
this
tally of how many times you hurt
So
yourself.
far. He's like talking to his own mic. Yo, this episode rocked.
Ah!
Like you're nailing it.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, from the heart, how did it feel being back on stage, back at it? I mean,
did it feel
we're
good?
getting back there. We're on our way.
We are on our fucking way.
We are.
It felt very like, I don't even know how to put it. Do you remember when like, well, you don't because you're all guys, but when we got to like express how we felt by like
little
our
sisters.
booty shorts, like they always had like a message on them, like the Sophies.
Didn't most of them
Yeah.
say juicy?
I remember going to Wildwood.
Yeah, we had
and that was
Juicy,
very prominent.
Wildwood, like some snarky comment, you know what I mean?
Brat.
And then
You
all
could
of a
get,
sudden,
you get your boyfriend or girlfriend's
Yeah.
name. Like, on
yeah, you could if you were a piece of shit. And then, and then we couldn't do it anymore because everyone was like, "That's not
I
okay."
had a pair. It was
You had a
JT
pair.
It was JT's booty, and he didn't like it, so I got rid of it.
I don't know anything about that.
Wow. You don't remember this phenomenon?
No, I do.
Yeah.
Clear as day.
But when I had to give them up, that's how it feels. Like I'm like, how am I supposed to tell the world how I feel if now I'm not allowed
To write it.
to write it on my Sophie booty shorts? Like, that's
If you
kinda how I
got- if you
felt.
Now
get
we
a
post
pair.
about it on the internet every
Oh
time we have.
yeah.
The real question
what would
is,
your pair of Sophies say today?
ooh,
Oh, fuck the state.
fuck the state. Like the deep
FTS?
Just all of it.
Oh.
Just all of it. The amount of times a day that like in my head I'm just like, oh, fuck the state. Like it's disgusting. It's like no one should think it as
The
much
state
as I
of New
do.
Jersey or the
Yeah, are we
deep
talking
state?
about Jersey or Delaware?
No, just the whole state, the government.
Okay. I
Oh,
like
you
that.
mean the
Yeah,
state?
fuck the feds.
The State of the Union? You mean like there's
Yes.
everyone, everything? Kind
Yeah, like everyone who's supposed to be fucking paying me right now and isn't. That's what I would put on my fucking booty shorts right
Do
now.
you think they're going to invite you back?
I mean, they don't really have a choice. I'm showing up, so
I'm showing up.
you have
The
city
question
wise.
was, are they going to invite you back?
Do you have to
I'm
pay to
showing
go
up.
on stage?
It depends on where you are. If you're in New York, yes.
Okay.
Really?
Wait, you have
Yeah,
to
New
pay to go on
York, New
stage?
York, you have to pay.
Is it like a lot or is it just like $20?
It's New York. It's a lot.
Wow.
But I mean, you can pay for like more time. They're just like, if you want more time, pay us more.
Then they don't give you the.
And there's usually a lot of comedians at these open mics now.
Yeah.
I don't know why I asked that.
There's a good amount. There's other people who want to.
How many times have you done New York?
I've gone up there 5 times to do it, and
what would
that's
you
it.
How many
would
times
you
have you
say-
ever performed though? Out of those 5, all
I mean, all of them.
how much was it to perform though? Like
I remember through the night, I spent $50 each time.
Okay.
$50
Yeah,
for how
That's
much?
not-
Like 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
5 minutes. I mean, it was like different clubs,
Yeah,
but I don't
right.
remember how much each club was. I remember spending about $50
About
That's
all.
insane. I've
That is-
never. I'm
that's
trying
a
to think
lot.
if I ever had to pay to play. I mean, I played for free. I mean, that's fine. But have I, I guess selling tickets is one thing, but I've never
exposure kind of.
You're not really on the set. You're kind of just exposing yourself.
But I've never had to physically just like hand someone like, here's $50 so my band can play 20 minutes. I've never had to do that. So
that's crazy. Do you have to have bringer shows as musicians?
Say that again.
Bringer shows? Do you have that as musicians?
Are you talking about like you have to bring fans in?
Yeah, you got to bring people with you.
Those exist.
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's talking about like the exposure tour. Like you got to sell a certain X amount of tickets.
It's always sell tickets, but you mean like just.
But like you have to bring 5 people with you if you want to perform.
5 comedians or just
to 5 people. I mean, it doesn't.
She's talking about like as a band.
As a band, like
yeah. Do you have to
hey,
do that?
Justin from the band, and here are my 5 people not in my band that I brought.
Yes.
Here. Okay. Yeah. No, I've never had to walk into a show and like go to like the booker and like show him these people. I mean, it's normally say your name at the door, ticket sales, stuff like that. Yeah.
But you know how it feels to be like, I don't have 5 people.
I feel like most of us don't have 5 friends.
Right?
Though.
Like I always see these people and they're like, I brought my whole crew, and I'm just like, how do I get one? Where do I buy a crew?
Is that like a common thing where they're like, you need to bring X amount of people in to like perform?
Yeah, it's pretty common.
That's crazy.
I feel like I hope Corona kills it.
I wouldn't want to bring any of my friends.
Yeah, like what?
I'm gonna make fun of them, so I don't want them to show up.
Hypothetically speaking, let's say you're doing a show in New York and you have to bring 10 friends and you show up with 2. Are they really gonna sit there and be like, we're taking you off?
I don't know, but do you want to be the guy who's like, hi, no one likes me?
I mean, no.
I've been that guy for a while.
Yeah, but like, I don't want to tell anyone. You know what I mean? They just infer it.
No, it's tough. I mean, I have a bunch of like friends that would they'll like my post or they'll stream the song, but like getting someone even before COVID, getting someone to come out to something. And the older you get, and the older your friends get with you, I mean that. It's impossible.
Yeah.
It gets hard, and a lot of that just boils down to life in general. It's.
Oh yeah, it's not that anyone wouldn't want to go.
Yeah,
but it's just that is a very odd practice to hear that you have to like physically just like, like here's my 5 friends and like
let me talk for 5 minutes.
Let me talk for 5 minutes. Let me crack a joke and
like, isn't this your job at your venue to make sure people show up to it? Like.
Exactly.
Why don't you just book the people, promote it, we'll promote it, and then you take, the tabs and you can see who's good, who's not, and
that's it.
Move on.
So like out of all like you've done New York, New Jersey, PA area.
Yeah.
Anywhere else around here? Delaware.
No.
Delaware. So like out of the 4 states right there, like what's the best?
New Jersey.
You think the crowd?
Absolutely. You can get away with a lot more.
A bunch of assholes.
That's why you can get away with a lot more.
Yeah,
they're a little more aggressive.
But they condition and take it, I feel like, in New Jersey.
We're all trash.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with New Jersey.
I have a love-hate relationship with this.
No, you're obsessed with New Jersey. That's why you got your tattoo covered.
Well, that's because I didn't want to look like a trash anymore.
But it was Jersey.
I had New Jersey between my boobs.
Oh, fuck. So
you
didn't say that earlier.
Yeah, it wasn't just like a New Jersey on my leg. It was like, hey, now white trash.
I look like an asshole.
I
had a vagina in between her boobs.
It was supposed to be a peace sign, and they put New Jersey instead.
What?
Yeah.
How did the fuck did that?
That was like that episode of The Office where the guy got a tattoo and he didn't even know what it was.
I was 16. And I was like, oh my god, this like 22-year-old's gonna tap me for free, but he was smoking crack.
Sounds about right.
Because it was New Jersey. And
that old nutshell. It happens.
Right.
It happens to the best of us.
It really does.
Oopsies.
Oh. Wow.
He didn't sell his tattoo gun yet, so he
wasn't
deep in
Wait, was it like a real tattoo gun, or you know how like some people when you're in high school they used to like just get the ink?
And the little like jailhouse
yeah,
tattoo.
like, they used to just like pluck it like crazy.
No, it was a real tattoo gun.
How was the experience? So you have a good hand? If that makes any sense. Like, did it hurt, or was he like kind of know what he was doing?
Did he just want to see your boob?
I think that's what happened. Yeah. I think that's what happened.
Haven't been there, but.
It's a cautionary tale. There might be some 16-year-old girl out there who's like, "Oh, he wants to give me a tattoo." Like,
no, but I mean, just that simple story and how we're talking about it. Can't you just go up on stage and do like a 5-minute thing that just really revolves around like that one little story?
Yeah, I guess I could. It's really not that. I don't like.
Yeah, but 5
there
minutes.
isn't too much funny in it.
There's too much funny.
There is like I don't feel like there's like.
So comics don't like too funny?
No. I don't think there's enough funny in it. You know what I mean? Because it can get dark real quick. It's like, the joke is he's a pedophile. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so that's not fun anymore. I just brought the whole thing down. I keep saying pedophile.
Well, that's kind of the thing. Like, when you go and you're trying to, like, work the crowd, you don't know people's, like, humor levels.
Can't
or
gauge it.
Yeah, you know, like, some people don't. Like, dark humor, like, I'm not really into dark humor. But I know that that's a thing, so I don't take comics or people that say like dark as like.
Oh, dude, I love it.
Yeah, like
I
like
live
dark,
for it.
Like the guys in my band, all like I'm a PG-13 kind of just goofy, you know, like
PG-13
poop
dad.
BP butthole kind of that guy,
Yeah.
which is fine too. But I mean, that's got to be the hardest part of it. I don't know, dude. Someone else talk.
Like judging him. I had someone who like came at me for my R. Kelly joke. She was not happy about it. I don't know why someone booked me to like for like a benefit for like immigrants. They like
sounds hilarious.
they booked me, and I was just like,
Wait, what?
they are not.
Wait, yeah, all right.
they,
So
like, go to Home
you
Depot?
got booked for what was
It was like I was doing shows at this pop-up garden, Pentridge,
cool.
and they were like, "Oh, we have a show. Like, can you do comedy at it?" I was like, yeah, why not? And I show up, and it's like a bunch of lovely ladies, like from, I don't know, I feel bad. They were like,
So
they were people who were not ready to hear about R. Kelly.
So why did they? Because aren't there clean comics? You know, ones that.
Yeah, not me, but there's somewhere out
why
there.
would they ask?
I don't know. Like they
I
didn't
can't
meet
imagine
me.
like taking my mom to like see you and she's like, oh my god.
I was like living with a 6-year-old son's like living with R. Kelly. Like he'll just piss on everything. And like she was not. This lady was not happy about it.
Was she defending R. Kelly?
No, she was
Just
saying that
jokes,
I was
didn't like
a
the joke.
bad person.
For making the joke.
I wasn't allowed to do it. And then I felt like maybe I should have been like, you're right. I'm sorry about your feelings.
No,
but I
where's
was
your
like, I told her to get fucked. I'm going to say whatever I want.
I mean, like, R. Kelly's a piece of shit anyway.
Yeah,
so
we
what
all know he's a piece of shit. I'm not just
Yeah.
like, free R. Kelly. I'm not putting money on his books. Like,
6-year-olds are pieces of shit too.
yeah, he kind of
You
is.
see, you have a kid, so it's like it makes that okay to say.
I was 15 minutes late today because my son turned my entire living room into a science lab.
Oh yeah. What happened exactly?
He
was
put
cooking
baking
crack.
soda all over, and I have like old hardwood floors, so there's like little cracks in it, you know? And he covered the whole thing with baking soda and then vinegar to like make
I
it
guess that's your karma for a bad joke.
explode. I'm making fun of him more. Fuck that kid. You know how much baking soda I had to clean up? Like,
Why did he
he's
do
an
this?
asshole. He's an asshole.
Did he like see a video? What made him put it all over
It's
the
probably
floor?
YouTube because I'm a bad parent and I keep letting him watch Unspeakable.
I feel like if you call your kid an asshole, like especially to their face, to me, you are a great parent. Because you're just giving it to
you're
your
being
kid
real.
straight. Like I like hate it. Like stop
I
being a
told
little
Liam
asshole.
it was
Like,
a
I say
real
all the
dick
time.
move. Yeah, you got to.
Yeah, let him
dude.
know, you know? I mean,
Then that's the people who go into school and are just like, you're insufferable. It's because their parents are like, you're wonderful.
Yeah,
Everything
yeah.
you do is great. You know what I mean? They
Real
don't ever
shit.
learn that, like,
Mom loves
Hey.
everything I
Piece
do,
of
so
shit.
will everybody else.
yeah. And it's like, I love you, but, like, I don't like you until
now.
tomorrow. Like,
No, that makes a lot. I feel like I got a good balance. So my mom always like really loved me, and then my dad always like just. My dad just doesn't like me, so I got a good balance of it's like the parent that like supports you fully, and then the parent that's gonna give it to you straight
Straight
like
up.
just shut the fuck up. Like,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
I got a good
Yeah,
balance. Where
yeah.
I have like both,
one builds character.
and then one
Build
keeps you sane.
self-confidence.
yeah,
Yeah. And especially the mom, like, you can't be super quick. Because that's like all the serial killers, that's everything they have in common is their mom's fucked up.
Yeah, it's true.
So you got to be on point.
That's definitely true. I mean, like when you go into these shows, do you ever like sit there and like try to gauge out the crowd before you
Oh, yeah.
and so that
No, it's
determine
called scoping.
scoping out the crowd? Excuse me.
Which,
Oh, scoping.
no one's getting gauges. This is
That's what it
2011.
I'm sorry. Yeah, so like you like, scope out the crowd and then kind of decide where you're gonna go from there, or you just don't give a shit.
No, why would you? You shouldn't censor yourself.
Okay, I like that.
See, I
Yeah.
would.
I
would give
would
a
too,
shit.
me
But
personally.
that's why
Yeah.
you are a comic, and I never will be.
yeah, I agree.
Because of that, just right there.
But we need that.
You
Like,
can
you
only.
Oh, you're right.
Whitney Cummins says you can only cancel yourself.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
I'm about to get it on a pair of booty shorts.
on a pair of
Yeah, it's on my Sophies.
on a pair of Sophies.
You can only cancel yourself.
Only God can cancel
we
me.
should start a D-Notes merch store. There's no T-shirts. There's no hoodies. There's no stickers. It's just booty shorts. And
Holy
we'll make it
booty.
even funnier. It's just in men's sizes.
Do they sell men's Sophies?
I can imagine you just put them on.
Sophie is a brand, and it must be the Sophie brand. If there are any like '90s baby bitches out there, they know exactly what I mean, and they're like, "No, it has to be the Sophie brand."
Is that like,
I've never heard of soap, but
is that
sure,
like
why
the
not?
Claire's
do it.
version? Where do you
Limited to.
I don't know if they
Well,
still
got it,
sell
I
it.
couldn't think of it.
No, Kohl's.
Kohl's?
I
Okay.
remember Kohl's. It would be like, "Mom, I need these," and she's
I
like,
love Kohl's.
"Your butt's hanging out, and you're a child." I'm like, "But all the other girls have it, Mom."
Was it spelled with a Z?
I think it's SOPHIE.
He's Googling it now.
I'm
It's
gonna
not
get a
on
pair.
Google. You got to go to Ask Jeeves for that information. It ain't there.
I'm gonna find the Sophies.
I need a yellow pair that says Blizz,
Why yellow?
so everyone can see.
So they can hide the pee stains?
Yeah.
And then we'll get all the same pair, just with a different vowel. I get Bluzz.
It's SOFFE.
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 So I need to get a pair of Sophie's, a pair of Jinko jeans. I need to get what else do I need to get after this conversation?
You have to get Rockaware just
Rockaware
because.
and an Echo Limited.
If I walked into
Limited.
here and you were like head to toe Rockaware, I would be very concerned about you.
Like,
I'd be like, you all right?
like those
son?"
two outfits
crack.
the guys in Where's My Car. Remember one had red and blue? Like remember that old, like Adidas style?
Men's Sophies.
They exist?
Yep.
They got it.
On
They're called
Amazon.
Stevens.
If I wasn't broke, I would have them.
So you know, as a comedian, what have you ever like thought about like getting into other branches of comedy?
Oh, absolutely. That's my
Next video
overall.
we gotta
Voice
wear.
acting.
That is my overall goal.
Your overall goal?
Yeah, I don't want to be
Wait,
looked at.
I don't have a bulge
Okay,
to
so
fill
you'd
that
rather
out.
be.
You know me, men's
balls.
Sophies.
This guy's
Let me
got a
see.
piece,
Did you say you don't have the bulge for that?
Not
Yeah.
to fill that pair out.
I guess they're shorter, so
It's getting real
kind of
sensitive.
can make your wiener
It's
look
getting
bigger.
real on this show.
And my phone's.
But that's
free.
coming
Wait,
back. I
they
think
got
you guys
something
are
to make-
supposed to wear like
they-
short shorts
they-
soon.
It's retro. Everything.
They got
repeats
something there to
itself.
make
That's true.
your peen bigger,
Wow.
No, I feel like they
Like a
just
little-
made
We're
like
all over this.
like a sausage.
You guys
pocket.
have negative 30 views. Like,
People are uninstalling the app
Yeah.
because of this.
Sophie's sales are about to go up.
here's the
Put your money in the
$40
stocks
just
now.
not to do an episode next week.
So, okay, so like voice acting. That's something like you're very interested in.
I would like to know.
I asked the
I
question before
have
you talk
a
about the
ta- I'm like
bulge.
clearly you all can hear the sound of my voice.
Yeah.
It's like shouldn't be in voice acting.
So like where else would like what would be your ideal situation?
I would like to be
Yeah.
a writer for a show.
Okay.
That would be my ultimate goal.
Because that was a question I had was, you know, like being a comedian, then where would you like want that to branch off to? A lot of comedians do go to voice acting,
Yeah.
go to podcasting. Some just stick with the stand up.
Yeah.
And you know, they'll do that. And like if I wasn't playing music, I would love to attempt to be a voice actor. Like that
Do
would be
it.
something I mean, it's kind of I'm a purebred. I can't do a bunch of different stuff. I
that's
gotta
true.
do one. But if Dusty went somewhere and then it's kind of like I become like Tom Brady and it's kind of like I can just do whatever the hell I want kind of crap. Yeah.
Don't bring him up right now. I
Fuck
just
Tom
want a
Brady.
Super Bowl.
I'm tired of that guy's face. I really am.
Dude, he was
He's the
trash.
goat. He's the goat. But yeah, I'm tired of it.
That
he
shit
was
was
trash.
funny.
See,
that was really
Tom
funny.
Brady was never an Eagle, so that's why I'm like, nah, no. But if
He was beat by a backup quarterback.
damn right he was. He
Yeah.
He
was.
fucking was.
He has
Nick
7
Foles,
Super
baby.
Bowls. That's great, but he doesn't have 8.
That's right. Shout out to
But-
Nick
He
Foles.
also kisses his dad on the mouth.
His kid.
His kid
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
That's
It is
disgusting.
very
Yeah, but
strange
that
video.
kid's a kid. We
That
don't
kid
need
was
to be
like-
talking about
yeah.
the kid.
I, mean,
I thought it was his dad in my defense.
no, it was his kid.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a funny video.
I thought
Anyway,
he opened.
we're not Tom Brady fans here.
It's
just
a
in case you didn't
concerning video. It's nothing
It's
well,
funny
in our
about
defense,
it.
we're 15 minutes out of
Don't you
Philadelphia, so
fucking-
we're not Tom Brady fans.
know. At all.
We're just not.
At all.
No.
But you know, I don't wish Tom Brady to get well.
We love the Eagles. I love Carson Wentz. I think you're a good dude.
But peace,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Yeah, you got to get the fuck out.
Car-
You got to go,
I don't know
bro.
Carson personally, but like, bro, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
You know Carson Wentz personally?
No, I said I don't.
Oh.
But
I feel bad for the
you
guy.
gotta go.
I
yeah,
was
'cause,
like, how didn't you
just
lead
gotta-
with that?
You got a ring,
Yeah.
like you were
He
part
brought
of
us.
that.
He brought us to the
you
Super
were
Bowl.
Yeah.
part of that. I won't. People try to say like you were part of it.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Your time's up.
But you made your money.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, you're going to have money for the rest of your fucking life.
Exactly.
On to something else.
Yep. Maybe the Bears, apparently. But, anyway. Peace out, Carson. So I have another question for you. Me personally, this is a personal question.
Okay.
I think I'm a funny person.
Oh, here we go.
No one backed me up on that. Do you think that there's a difference between being a funny person and being like a comedian? Can
you be a funny person
can
but not
anyone
be a
just do
good
it?
comedian? Yeah, because then some people are funny because their friends tell them, but they're not actually funny.
Like me?
I mean, you're funny.
Your friends didn't even tell you.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
I was gonna follow it like
No, that was like a serious question. No, like personally, like realistically, I could never be a comedian. I don't have the balls. I think that I can tell a funny story. My dad's the same way. Like my dad could just turn a story, in any story, and make it funny. And but at the same time, like he could never go up and just do stand up. Like
So
he would
you're
just crash
outgoing, or like you're the life of the party kind of guy.
I mean,
but you're not a comedian.
Yes.
is what you're saying.
well, technically, I'm not. I'm very.
A little reserved.
Yes, but like in general, like people in general, like we all
Well,
have.
I think this
a really
show has helped you branched out in the last
I think so. I mean, I almost
Little
look at
bit.
this show as sort of like
diary.
not like a diary, but like not like in a weird way practice because I like
Practice
talking
diary.
to people. This whole show has been a great experience for me to branch out, like talking to people that I don't know. Like last week's episode, if you guys watched it with Brian and Cecilia, like I didn't know them at all. I just met them before we came in, and I thought that we had a great conversation between the four of us. We missed you last week, obviously, but and I looked at it as like I was a little proud. Like I don't know these people. I just know that they do photography.
Hey, you guys did that with the Dead Flowers too.
The Dead Flowers too. Well, I knew Zach a little bit, but technically, I mean, I haven't seen him since middle school. But and I think it's awesome that people like you and everyone else we had come on and they want to talk to us, and I love hearing everyone's experience about it and about what they do and what they're super passionate about. And
It's cool to hear. People,
I love you guys.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
cool.
we love you.
Turned into like something really serious.
No, that's cool. Like it's cool to hear people talk about something that they love, their passion, whatever. Because even if it's not like I mean, I like funny movies stuff, but I'm not like into comedy or anything. But to hear you talk about it, there's an entertainment value to myself in there.
Yeah.
And it's just I mean, yeah, when we all die, it's just like, oh, I talk to like hundreds of thousands people about 100,000 different things.
Yeah.
You know?
I love that. I genuinely love when like strangers will like super open up to me. I want to know everything.
I'm the same way.
I'm like, you tell me everything about your life. I'm not going to remember
Why do you
it.
hate yourself?
Definitely not going to remember your name, but like, please tell me.
in the moment.
Yeah,
I'm the
I'm
same way.
very invested.
Conversation is one of the most just. No one invented that. It's just it's
Yeah.
one of, but it's probably just like in human nature, just one of the best things that we still have.
Yep. And it can be hard though. Sometimes.
But the internet kind of I think killed it. People can't just sit down and talk.
Yeah.
Now it's just like like the internet killed a lot of stuff. So
Well, people can't just like be here.
Yes.
Like every moment has to be like, oh, we got to capture it for the gram.
Yeah.
Everyone has to see this moment right now, and it's like, well, you didn't see the moment though.
Yeah.
Like you didn't see it at all.
Exactly. And it's funny because when Instagram first came out, I went to, if you scroll through my Instagram all the way to the bottom, I just downloaded Instagram on the way to Disney World for my senior trip. And I took like 1 million pictures. I think my first 15 pictures are Disney World pictures because I was like, everyone needs to see this.
Right.
And at the time, I didn't even have followers. You know what I'm saying? I had like 3, or 10 from the people on the bus. But you're right. It brings up a point that like everything's got to be staged and it's all artificial conversations online and like doing this kind of stuff and bringing people in.
Yeah.
this is real. We're
It's
really
real.
right here. We're really talking. This is it. I mean, we posted for our friends out there, but this is what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, being people don't just stop to like, yeah, this is where I'm at.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you have any tips for people that like want to branch out and try comedy?
Yeah, I have. Okay, you want some tips? We already did this. Don't run the light. Don't be that guy.
The light. That's a big one.
That's a good song title.
I think there's a little bit of stay in your lane.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, I find it real cringy. It's like, I'm not going to make any commentary on what it's like to be black.
Yeah.
Because I am alabaster as fuck. Like, no one wants to hear that shit come out of my mouth because I don't know what I'm talking about. Like,
Yeah, real shit.
yeah, no one wants to hear it. No, you know what I mean? No one wants to hear your take on abortion.
So be relatable.
Like, yeah, and like we know when you're fake. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't really like the shock value humor.
Okay.
It's weird.
Where it's just like, I said this because I'm not allowed. Where it's
Yeah.
like, you're not allowed because it's a piece of shit
It's
thing
a
to
bad
say.
joke, yeah.
Like, you're allowed to say whatever you want. You know what I mean? But like, you're
Make
not.
it funny at least.
Make it funny.
Don't just say it.
Yeah. Like,
Have a point.
Yeah.
have a point, not just be like, I threw the bitch down the steps. Like,
Yeah.
that's one I had to sit through for months. And for months, I'd be angry about it.
What? Someone.
When I used to host this show, like this guy
He just
would
ran
come.
The same
It was the
throw bitch
same.
down the steps joke.
Yeah, the same throw her down the steps joke, and I'm like, I want to throw you. Yeah, stay in your lane, and you're gonna suck sometimes.
It happens. Just with everything.
I don't
else.
think you should be good until you're in this for like 5 years.
Okay.
Right.
Really?
Like,
Okay.
I guess be patient.
Really put in the right
I don't
months
think
and
I'm
the
good.
time.
I think I have another 2 years till I'm good.
I think you're good. We love you here.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I've been cracking up this whole time.
Absolutely. Before we go, I mean, do you have any sort of internet presence that you'd like to plug in, or any upcoming shows that we might be able to check out soon? Or
No, I don't do any of that anymore. It's all fucking dead. Deadass Tosh on Instagram.
Okay.
Okay,
There
yeah,
we
there
go.
we
It's
go.
deadass_Tosh.
So if you have an upcoming show, you're gonna like put it on your gram. So
Yeah,
you
because
can know?
yeah.
'Cause I'd love to come out and
For the
see
clout.
For the clout. This is for the clout. You can see my cat.
Cool.
That's
a big thing on the internet. That's
love
fine.
It's. I mean, honestly, there's nothing else. Yeah, I don't do anything else other than like grow mushrooms and pet my cat. I have no life anymore.
Sweet. No, that's just
Awesome.
Okay.
Cats and mushrooms.
Get some mushrooms.
And maybe there will be a joke in there once in a while.
There's no joke.
The
There's no
occasional-
joke.
Occasional joke.
I'm not doing jokes now.
All right.
I
Well,
gave up after this.
Cats and
Well,
mushrooms.
Cats and
I mean,
mushrooms.
sounds like a lot of wholehearted content for me. So
Because I'm not allowed to post my drugs on the internet. So
You can only cancel yourself. Remember that.
yes.
well, on behalf of all of us, I want to say thank you for coming
Thank
out
you.
and
Thank you.
taking the time to talk to us and making us laugh for the past hour.
You guys
We'll
are
have
great.
you
Thank
again.
you.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, I would
definitely.
love
We'll
to.
come back. I think next time.
Thanks for being episode 20 too.
Yeah,
Big-
seriously.
big-
Oh, episode 20.
Right into the mic.
Hopefully next time, Talk of the City guys set something up. We'll love to have you come back on and
Oh, that'd be awesome. I would
host
love it.
and we'll be laughing. So,
Sweet.
all right, everyone. Thanks for listening.